It's Ryan Cameron Morning Show with Wanda Smith, Mo Ivory. And in the studio with us right now, he's a judge on Sunday Best. He's known around the world. He has a syndicated radio show and a new CD, Duets. Give it up for Donnie McClurkin.
Yay, Donnie! Yeah.
Turn it up, fool.
Oh. Do that, Donnie, in Jesus' name.
Yeah, they're teaching me new things here.
Donnie, how does this CD come about with all the different people involved when there's always a manager, there's always an agent, there's always somebody saying, no. How do you pull this off?
Well, I don't know. It's really a matter of God gracing you. He gives you this supernatural power. Grace is more than just, in church we marginalize so much. Mm-hmm. Well, the grace of God, it's unmerited favor. It's so much more than that. The grace in the Bible comes from the Greek word charis, where we get our word charisma. And that means God gives you the supernatural ability to do what you could not do in the natural. And so God just brings all of these things together and brings all these people together. And before you know it, without you even really being a part of it except obeying, the masterpiece comes about.
And you said when you wrote, the song that you had with Ty Tribbett, that it came up in a dream, and then you woke up and had the iPhone and just started. So do you do that right there? If a song comes to you?
This iPhone stays on the pillow with me. It stays on the pillow with me. And God gives me songs in my sleep. Right. So this whole CD, really, the majority of those songs came while I was sleeping. And if I needed,
were you on like some NyQuil or something?
No,
what do you take? Because we need to sleep that deep. I can just come up with some hits.
No, really, and it was commensurate with what I needed. Mm-hmm. Any song and every song had a kind of signature sound. So the song that We Are Victorious, when I was sleeping, I could hear Ty singing it, and I could hear the music in my head, and I had to get up before I lost it, turn on my voice memo, sing it into my phone, then go to my keyboard and then play it, sent it to Asaph Ward, and Asaph Ward sent it back just exactly as I heard it in my head. Wow. And that's how that came about. The song for Tremaine, My Past, was the same thing. The song with John P. Key, the same thing. Right. It was song after song that I got in my sleep.
And yesterday we were all in the studio, and in the office, and they passed the CDs out, and I was reading the titles there, but I said, this is an introspective, this is somebody who is telling their story, because I was just reading the titles. I said, he is really going there on this CD.
Yeah, it's kind of intimate. Each song has an intimate connection. Right. My past deals with me and where I came from. I'm Still Here dealt with me and Tina Campbell, who's singing on it. Because she's been through a lot in the last year and a half. And she made it public. And with all the problems that she's going through, she fit that song hand in glove. Same thing with Ty, because Ty ain't nothing but a gospel terrorist. He just tear everything up.
I was going to say, what was it like working with him? Because you're such a mild-mannered person, and he's full of energy.
That's where you're wrong. Yeah, that's where you're wrong.
But that's what I see.
No, I'm not mild-mannered. Turn it up, fool.
Whatever.
I'm mild-mannered. Yeah, I get crunked. I get turned up.
Oh, my God.
Because I got swag. Yes, swag. Swagger.
Say watermelon.
Nay,
No, Donnie, don't do it. She's trying to take you over to the other side. Don't. Stay over here.
But that's how those songs came about. And Ty, working with Ty, it's really crazy. We did the song last night in a release concert in New York. And Ty came in from Philly. We have never done the song live on stage before. And so we were really making it up as we went, trying to remember what we did on the CD. And it was wonderful. Ty jumping, running. Right. I tried to run with him a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
Then I remembered I was old. And I just stopped and let him run around the stage. And I just sang from where I was. And, you just got to, your limitations.
Absolutely.
Because Ty,
So, Donnie, you're going to be at the Essence Festival hosting the Gospel Tribute. We can't wait to go to Essence. Wanda and I. We're going to make it there. And so what's that experience going to be like?
Well, last year they honored myself and Tremaine Hawkins at the Essence Gospel Fair. And there were like 9,000 people there that stayed for 5 hours. Oh, wow. None of them ever left.
5 hours?
And I'm thinking, what the name of the Lord is happening? Because they put me on at a certain time. My tribute segment was a certain time. Tremaine's was before mine. And, and gospel artists, we have a knack, praise God, of not knowing how to follow instructions on timelines on when to sing.
Right.
You know, they give you 10 minutes and they take 25.
Right.
So each artist was taking 25 minutes when they only had 10, so it stretched it out. And I'm swearing to God that before they get to my segment, people are going to leave. They stayed all the way through.
Wow.
And it was a wonderful
Nice,
tribute.
nice.
And when we finished, I talked with the producers, and they asked me to host this year. And the honor, I think, kind of made me teary because Essence is one of our foundational magazines. You know, Ebony, Jet, Essence, and all that Essence has done for women, black women.
That's right.
Has been really relevant. So to be asked to host as a black male,
It's major.
that's something big.
Yeah.
That's great.
The CD's available right now. Came out February 3rd. When you judge Sunday Best, you know, when people look at it, they go, golly, man, how can they talk about, and how can, like, do you make sure that you try to be as honest as possible?
There's a saying that I've had from the beginning of my career, and my family knows it, the church I pastor knows it. In ministry and in music, I don't have three things. I don't have any family, I don't have any friends, and I don't have any feelings. When it comes to ministry and music, it is too important for you to be false or to be, you know, contrived. This is something that's going to reach millions and billions of people. Through technology, you can reach 2 billion people. You go on TBN, turn on a switch, and you're reaching 2 billion people as soon as the camera comes on. Sunday Best reaches 3 million viewers. It's grown from 1 million when I first came on to 3 million viewers now. So if you're going to present gospel music, which is one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful music form, you got people standing on stage. This ain't no game. If you want to play, go ahead and do what you want to do outside of this. But when an international platform opens up and gospel music has a chance to be, you know, platformed in the best light, then you've got to come with your best. And if it's not your best, if you set me here to judge what is best or not, I'm going to do just that. I have to pull back because the way I am with my sisters and the musicians that play and sing with me, I'd hurt people's feelings for real. And I don't do it to be mean.
They say that you are a control freak when that you are very I have heard this, that you are very controlling, that you want things a certain way, and you have a look that you give to people.
I don't just have a look, I have verbiage.
What you be saying?
I've got verbiage. No, I tell you point blankly. If that's garbage, that's garbage. What are you singing? Why can't you hear? What are you hearing? I just gave you this note. How did you get that one? I told you to sing with this kind of quality. Why are you singing monotone? And because everything has got to be together. The musicians, what chords are you playing?
How do they receive that?
I've always wanted to be on.
Well, sing him a little something. See what give him a little something. Now you be honest. Now,
No, she was singing when she came in.
now give him a little something. Give him.
Amazing grace.
She's clowning now.
No, she's serious.
Sweet
No, she's not.
the sound.
I know clowning when I hear it.
Oh, he said you clown.
See,
He know
you
you
don't even
clown.
know the words?
Alright, like me.
Okay. Now, see, I would.
Oh, that was so good.
That's so
Stop
false.
lying to people.
That's
so
so
false.
Be honest, Donnie.
Ain't no,
false.
ain't no
It was
sense you
good.
going
Why
there
you gotta
hell
be like
over
that,
this.
Donnie?
Ain't no sense you going to hell over that.
Oh, then you going to hell over there.
No.
Turn up, fool.
No, right, that's right. Turn up, fool. You know,
Wow.
no, honestly, because if I were to judge that, she wouldn't have got past Grace.
Oh, wow.
The second word?
She wouldn't have got past Grace.
Oh, my God.
The second word.
How should it have
But she
sounded?
was clowning from the time she started.
Yes.
Because I heard her singing while she was standing here before we started.
Oh.
So she
So
ain't doing
you
nothing but
think I
clowning.
can sing?
She ain't doing nothing but
I
clowning.
promise you I can't sing.
When I rubbed your arm, I said, go ahead and keep singing.
And what did I say?
you didn't. You stopped.
What song was I trying to
I
sing?
don't know what you were singing. You were humming something.
I think that was Drake.
That's what's coming up next.
The new CD is in stores right now. Duets. You got to go and pick it up. And, you know, we have a segment every day. We try to encourage people when they first start their day off. You know, it's called Make Time to Be in the Right Mind.
Yeah.
If they wake up and they got a crook in their neck or the kids are not acting right, what do you say to people right now who are listening, because it's very early, to make sure they leave out of the house in the right frame of mind?
I was talking to Sherry Shepard from the View before I left this morning from New York. And my question to her is a question that I ask now regularly. Have you decided to have a good day today? because the decision is yours. Good days don't just happen. Good days just don't appear. You don't just stumble into a good day. You've got to plan. You've got to decide that today is going to be a good day, no matter what I go through. I choose what to wear. I choose where to go, and I choose how to live. And I don't. If you're negative, I choose to push you away. If you're positive, I choose to embrace you. But the bottom line is I'm not going to let anything mess up my day because I have the control over it. People don't realize that we are so close to being like God, it's not funny. God has always intended for us to emulate him. God has always intended for us to walk like him, to act like him, to think like him. He said in Psalm 82, he said, I have said you are gods, all of you children of the Most High God. Nobody preaches that. Nobody talks about that. We don't teach people how to think like, be like, act like, walk like God on this earth. And if God controls everything from heaven, then we're supposed to control everything from earth, including our day, including what we accept, including what we reject. We accept the negative so quickly, what we don't have, who we are not, what we don't look like, what we don't think like, the money we don't have. We accept the negative. People can say something negative about us, it goes straight to our heart. They say something positive about us, we brush it off. Oh, no, not really. You look so nice. Oh, not really. We've got to change our mind. We've got to embrace and accept who we are. So my question to everybody is, have you decided to have a good day today? Have you decided to be great? Being successful is not comfortable. I'm writing a book now called The Uncomfortable Place Called Success. Being successful is not what people see from the outside looking in. Those who are successful have another perspective of success because we had to work our way through it. When the people see the final outcome, but we who work through success understand it's not comfortable. We have to go against all odds. We have to be convinced and confident in who we are. And we have got to produce regardless to what obstacles we come against. Have you decided to have a good day today?
It's official. Go and get it. Duets, Donnie McClurkin. Make sure you check them out at Essence Music Festival in New Orleans, the 4th of July weekend, and on Sunday Best. We appreciate it, man.
Well, man, thank you so much.
And make sure y'all listen to number 4 on the CD.
That's
clowning again. Turn down, fool.
And remember, my Twitter address is Donnie Radio, DONNIE Radio on Twitter. I want about 17 billion people to tweet me as soon as you get it. I mean, old people you can tweet to. Grandma, ask your children's. Let them teach you how. Ask your little children's. And let them teach you how to get on your iPad or your iPhone or your computer and tweet me. I like old people's tweets just like young people's tweets. So children's, teach your parents'.
There you go.
And God bless your heart. Twitter, DonnieRadio.com. Thank you.
V103.